penultimate final of the regatta, and this is a racing category which the Italians have rather made their own. The winners for the past 3 years, Sean Groom and Ransom Weaver, medalists in this boat a year ago. So America closest to you, then Italy, and it should be perhaps, Dan, a dust-up between these two.
Yes, the Italians really do enjoy quad crew sculling. They're very, very good at it. Interesting that the non-Olympic events are being very well supported by Italy, the United States and Germany. They're pretty well covering the field here and using it very much as a training ground for their top crews in the Olympic events. And here's Italy. They've gone straight out into the lead. This is the way they like to do it. Big leg drive, big push on the second part of the stroke there, and they've got three-quarters. They're just moving right away. They're moving now to 3/4 of a length up on the field as they go through the 250-meter mark. Well, this is no late tash. This is right from the gun. Yeah, they're very good. Look how tough they are at the finish there. They're absolutely game on. Number 2 man there, really strong there in that second part of the stroke. Yeah, that's Daniele Gilardoni. From the bow, Simone Fulani, then in the 2-seat, Gilardoni, then Baccioli in the 3-seat, and Sankasani the stroke, as we see the pack, as it were. There's Ireland in the foreground, on the far side, Germany, then just beyond them, Spain and Denmark. And the Spanish, I have to say, Dan, earlier on in the 90s, thought they were going to be a force, and they've really disappointed. They seem to have drifted away, and I don't know what has happened, but perhaps the fact that they've been awarded the World Championships in Seville, I think it's in 2002, perhaps that will provide some motivation for them to get back into top-class rowing. Absolutely. I think Tor Nielsen was their coach in the 80s and did some very good work with them and really set them up, and they continued that for quite a while. But they have slipped off the pack. Ireland, look at Ireland now in second position at the moment. You see the difference between the Italians and the Irish. Just think of that Italian finish at the end of the stroke here and compare that to Ireland's stroke, which is much smoother around the finish there, much less aggressive and hard in the middle of the stroke. But they're moving well, they're picking it up well, they're well together, and they're just beginning to emerge from the following pack. But Italy out nearly 2 lengths in front and have this race, you get the feeling they got this race already wrapped up. Far side there, Denmark with Spain. Chances of medals here for those crews for sure, but Denmark, not any particular pedigree in this particular boat class, but Ireland solidly in second place now, and just on the far side, Germany. As Germany begin to make a little bit of a move on Ireland, I'd say it's Germany there now trying to press into second place from Ireland. These two looking to find the silver medal. But I don't think anyone's going to catch this very strong, very effective Italian quad. Look at that, they're still there really hard with that finishing. And 3 lengths, they are in a class of their own as they go through the 1,000-meter mark, nearly 3 lengths up on the field. Well, wow was the expression that comes to mind. And the Americans, who I thought might be in the fight in lane 6, they are adrift. That's the only way to describe them at the moment. They are well out of it. This is Lamura training. He just sends those guys out round and round. They do tremendous mileage in the Italian squad, and it's really showing so well, particularly in the non-Olympic events. They are miles in front. Well, Sankasani, the man in the stroke seat, I mean, he really does have experience, because he's been in the gold medal winning boat for the last 3 years, so he knows absolutely what this is all about. But he's got some real talent, and we'll see them a little bit later. Germans, by contrast, quite young. The man facing you, Franz Meyer, he was in the boat last year, which took the silver medal. Just 22, the man behind him, Torsten Schmidt, well, he's only 20, comes from Hanover. He was 13th a year ago in the lightweight single sculls. And then Manuel Bremer for Germany. He's enjoying his first Worlds, and so is the bowman in the German boat. That's Dennis Niemeyer. So they, by contrast to the Italians in picture now, relatively inexperienced. This crew just going for it, but Ireland look well clear there in second place. It's going to be tough for anybody to come back on them, but it's only Germany who have a shout. They're 3/4 of a length down, and Germany trying to make a move.
Well, perhaps that's a dangerous thing for you to say about Ireland after what's happened already this afternoon with the Irish fading so dramatically and being caught by the Italians and the Chileans. So nothing should be counted as we go through the 1500 metre mark. 500 to go now. And it's worth mentioning, it's not just Sankasani, but the man there in the 3 seat there, that's Baccioli, real promise, a junior world silver medalist last year in the double sculls. So again, talent that's, you know, there for the future. And also 23-year-old Daniele Gilardoni, 3rd last year in the Italian lightweight 8. So real talent there.
I love the way that they, you really see them pick up the beginning of the stroke with their legs. They really fix the blade, feel it on the legs, drive the legs, and then finish off so powerfully through the middle of the stroke to the end of the stroke at the finish there. But here now, Ireland under considerable pressure from Germany. Germany have crept up in the last 250 metres, and here they are now, just a canvas down on Ireland. Ireland having to really fight to hold them off. It's going to be a real battle here, about a quarter of a length between Ireland and Germany. Germany really beginning to motor and move for it.
Yes, they've got that sense, haven't they? These 4 young men really now starting to believe in themselves and thinking that they can actually get at the Irish, and they're certainly doing that. You can see centimetre by centimetre, it's creeping ever closer. The 2 bows are going to be level almost in a flash, and the Germans are moving that much faster now, and they've got them. And they're past the Irish now, and for the Irish, who were 4th last year, they can be happy that they've got probably enough clear water to hold on at this time to the bronze medal, because it's Spain, Denmark and the United States who are well off the pace at the moment. But there it is, the bow of the German boat in lane 3. That now goes into silver medal position. The Italians take gold, drop down and cruise and wait for the rest. And here they come. Germany timed it to perfection. They take the silver. Ireland do indeed get the bronze ahead of Spain. And then Denmark and the United States will finish 5th and 6th.
Great bit of racing.
That's the difference between silver and bronze.
Yeah, and Spain pulled up well there in the last 500 metres. Right.
Simone Forlani, Daniele Gilardoni, Mauro Baccioli, Franco Sankasani,